Okay, so at the top of this section, I have Caesar the leader versus Caesar the writer. Okay. Okay, so we got... This is kind of unusual here. This is not an ablative absolute, right? Because the words aren't in the ablative. Okay, so that's one thing to be careful about. Because you got a perfect passive participle here, right? But it refers back to this hostage, which is, they're both in the nominative. Okay, so what do the enemies do when they figured out they've been overcome? Okay, so the enemies, having been overcome in battle, I think it's interesting how Caesar the writer is confident that they are subdued, right? Okay, as soon as they retreated from flight. Okay, here's what they do. Okay, they immediately, not like tomorrow, immediately, they sent legates to Caesar concerning peace. Okay, this next one you've got to kind of unpack a little bit. So this daturus is really daturus esse. Okay, and then this imperacet is a syncopated form of imperaviset. Oh no, oh no. I think I just deleted myself here. Oh, there we go. Huh. Like, how did I know that this Daturus put an essay with it? Is that what you're asking me? Or how did I know that this one was syncopated? If it looks funky? Like, to me, I see that and I go, well, that's not the third principal part of that word. But it has a double S. So it must be imperaviset. Does that make sense? Like, it only occurs in things that look like this. Right. Like the other one that gets you with a lot of time is fore, Fore, meaning futurus esse. Okay. Okay. So, okay, so this one I have that quaeque is the neuter plural relative pronoun, not quisque. So I guess what I'm saying is it's not each. Okay, and it says, this is a relative clause of characteristic right here. Okay, then we got our main verb here. And I bet this is okay, so it says that say is a reflexive as an accusative subject of future infinitives in secondary sequence. Okay, so this is an indirect statement. So you're going to say, Plickety sunt, they promised that they themselves would make maybe this relative clause is here. It would make, or I guess it'd be they would do whatever he had ordered and would give hostages. Okay, so we got, in this next sentence, we got, together with these envoys, or with these legates, Commius Atrebas came. Whom, this is so funny to me. Okay, so we got whom. Okay, then he's talking to us in the first person. I had demonstrated above. Had been sent by Caesar into Britain. This man okay, then we got a PPP that goes back up here with this man. having disembarked from the ship. Okay, so here's my question to you. This dude, this Illy right here, okay, this Illy right here is talking about the Britons. Okay, and it's the subject of, you're not going to believe this, it's the subject of this verb down here. But why is it in the middle of that deal? I do not know.
So the hunk is on its own.
The hunk is on its own.
Right? And it's referring to Comius.
Well, I think the hunk is the object. It's referring to Comius. And it's the object of these two verbs right here. So I think he is the hostage. He is one of the hostages that they promised to bring to Caesar. I think. Okay? Because that's what this next part says. So when he, being Comius, was bringing to them the orders of Caesar, okay, you might think this is modo meaning only, but it's definitely modus meaning method. So he was bringing to them the orders of Caesar in the method of an orator, which you can imagine how that went over to the British who probably didn't speak their language, right? It'd be like us going to that, I don't know, to China and speaking to them in English or something crazy. Yes. 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 We learned something. We learned something. Okay. They arrested him. Oh, sorry. You're going to make it pluperfect. They had arrested him and had thrown him into chains. This cracks me up. Then with the battle having been made, like with the battle having been fought, they sent him back. Okay, this is one of those gerundive. Okay, deals. So we got in seeking peace. They threw the fault of, or the fault for this matter. A genitive of charge. I have never heard of that. A genitive of charge. I don't think you have to know that. Okay, so they threw the fault for that matter onto the multitude. Like saying the crowd made us do it. And they sought that they be pardoned on account of their imprudence, their lack of foresight.